This is the Yo podcast reaction to the Dallas Mavericks Minnesota Timberwolves Game 3. So, gee, man, what's your thoughts on game 3? So now we had some nail biters the first game and the second game, right? Game 3 was kind of close. It was kind of close, but then Dallas pulled up and they said, "Not today." So, give me your full thoughts on it.
Nails this time. Them bit all my damn nails off from the last 2 games.
Oh, man, you better say it.
But it's a telltale story. What's that song? Here we go again. I mean, they keep on putting it. It don't matter who you put on that island right now with Luka. He's
Right.
just facing them up, taking them, looking them right in the face, shooting whatever he wants to shoot, getting to a spot at will, doing what he wants to do. They don't have no answer for that whatsoever. He gives it to Kyrie. Kyrie does the same exact thing.
I totally agree with you.
Hey, if I was on the bench, I'd be like, just looking around like, what are we gonna do?
Like, who gon'
Hey. I'm at a complete loss right now for this. I mean, going in, yes, I of course everybody thought it was gonna be a better series, but I don't have any props. I wish I had some props, but bring them brooms. They might be bringing them brooms out.
They might be bringing. It's a very good possibility that both the East and the West might be bringing the brooms next on game. I tell you like this. So, looking back, and I hate to keep going back to it, but looking at the Timberwolves Denver series versus the Timberwolves Mavs series is a big. It was very, very shown in the Denver matchup that they had nobody to like break a press, nobody to bring the ball across the court, and like the Denver Nuggets ball handlers very, very weak, very, very weak, and you could tell that the Minnesota Timberwolves was trying to do the same thing with Dallas, but then they got split on the double teams. That's like where the oops came in at with like Lively and Gafford. Then you got, so the one thing that I noticed in the fourth quarter, and I know analytics and like shoot the three, right? Man, there was I think in the fourth quarter there was only maybe like 2 threes made, but like the mid-range game of Kyrie, the mid-range game of Luka, the driving dish, it just really, really was good to see that type of basketball. And I'm going to say this a little bit, and I hate to bring them up, but some of the foul calls in this game was awful. I mean, they were terrible. And it's really no different than any other game, but like here was some timely fouls that I don't really feel like should have been called. Like it was just like terrible. There was one on PJ Washington where Cat had a line. Awful call. There was another one, I think it was on the other end versus McDonald and Luka where they called a foul on Luka. Called a foul on I'm sorry, not McDonald, Daniels. Yeah, like where like that was a horrible call, but like here's like in boxing, here's the tail of the tape, right? Here's the tail of the tape. So you can tell that the Minnesota Timberwolves settled, and there's a point in time, right, where like you are hitting your shots and you know what shots you're hitting, and you're just like, it isn't that you're hitting threes, but it's you're hitting threes in a certain way, right? It's like not dribble, 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 chuck, dribble, 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 chuck. It's drive, dish, kick, offensive board, kick out, three. Like where everybody's feet are set, everything like that, right? 9 for 30. 9 for 30 for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and shooting threes, and goes to show you because why they only got to the line 17 times, G.
Right, and that goes all the way back to game
facts.
Where I said basketball with this series in particular, the game is about runs and possessions.
Correct.
You have to these possessions that you get. These games are so close that each possession has to be treated with a certain significant value. You can't just squander them off. You can't look at a matchup and keep on jacking up 3-pointers that you're not making.
Oh, man, like
I like that. You're bailing your opponent out at the end of the day.
And on the other end, right? 14 for 28 for Dallas shooting three. So they shot 50%, right?
So they're shooting at a pretty high clip.
You got, and the crazy part about it is that Minnesota destroyed Dallas on the assist. 26-19.
Well,
right.
I'm pretty sure Kyrie and Luka scored. Well, I don't even know what they even scored. But
they scored 33 apiece. They scored 33 apiece. You know what I mean? Right. Right.
Well,
they scored 33 apiece.
Yeah.
Right.
So Luka didn't get a triple-double this game.
No. Luka was 7, 5. 7 boards, 5 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, 33 points.
And then
on the other end,
how many assists did Kyrie have with his 30? 5?
4. Yeah. So, but then you got Dallas shooting 31 free throws.
Ouch.
31 free throws.
And they probably hit 28 of them?
26. So, yeah. Right. So,
gee. Ouch.
But
ouch.
Here's the thing though. Okay. And a lot of people they don't think about this in a basketball sense. But when you keep going to the line, that means that the other team is playing different rotations that like they normally wouldn't play throughout the game. Right. So you have McDaniels, one of your premier defensive guards, with five fouls.
Yep.
You have your defensive player of the year with 5 fouls. And then you have your veteran point guard in Mike Conley with 5 fouls. You know what I mean? Like, and that, right? So then, like, that means that you are having, and then on top of that, but wait, there's more.
But wait, it gets worse.
After all that, you have your, I want to say, like, we're going to call Cat like the Robin of the team because Ant is the Batman, right? You have your star, your co-star, or your star, taking a dump down his leg the whole game, right? Because you have
He went 0 for 7 for 3.
0 for 8.
I don't 0
0
for
for 8.
8.
0 for 8
because he jacked that one up.
Right. He only scored 14 points. He scored 14 points on 18 shots.
Oh my gosh.
So like you literally have a recipe for disaster when you have three of your solid role players in foul trouble the whole game. You got your second star, your tier your A tier star going through his thing by himself on an island 0 for 8 trying to there was this one play that I saw from him where it was 97 and he jacked up a 3 trying to like hit a dagger or something. I'm like, come on, bro. And then
stop shooting that little shit.
Stop shooting that little shit. And then you got Ant. He had 26, but he was still struggling.
All right, so let's talk about Ant. So he has his best game of the series, and they lose by the biggest points.
Right. But then you got your co-star that played the worst he's played all series, though. And that's not even by saying much because he's been playing terrible all series. To bail out. So I've even looked at, if you look at PJ Washington and Cat side by side, it's like you're bailing him out.
You're literally bailing him out.
Bro.
Cat is what, 6'10", 6'11"?
Yeah.
PJ Washington is 6'7"?
6'7", 6'8". With probably 30 pounds less. 30 pounds less. And
he shoots 95% jump shots on the matchup.
And then you have the audacity to get benched fourth quarter last game.
It was damn near 9 minutes left. They say 8:50 or something. That's 9 minutes. I don't care what you say.
At some point, right? So in every basketball player's career, they've all been through a hard game, right?
Hey.
Right. Yeah. That happens, right? You go through a tough game, but it's not that tough game. It's the next game. What do you do that next game?
What do you do that next game?
And we didn't just see what Cat did. So man,
he's doing the same things.
Talk to me about Cat for a bit. I'm gonna bring up some stats. What are your thoughts on Cat?
He's not being aggressive. He's not going to the hole. He's settling way too much. I don't even think he's there defensively.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what was it? Game 2, he had 2 fouls early. So he had to go to the bench early anyway in that game. So game 2, it was like he never really got into the flow of the game, but he's been asleep all series. This whole series, he's been asleep. I'm pretty sure if you look at all of his stats for the series, now we're 3 games in.
Mm-hmm. We can because
terrible. He probably
let's go over it.
Hit total 3-pointers from all the ones he jacked up. He just went 0 for 8, and I want to say he hit 1 or 2 last game, and probably hit 1 or 2 in game 1. So he probably hit 4 3-pointers out of 30.
Right. Well, okay. Well, let's talk about it.
We can't have that, and we're talking about who you're matched up against majority of the time.
Right. So let me go over some numbers with you then really quick, okay? So for the series, Cat is shooting 27% from field goal range from the two
field goal range.
Yeah, 27.
That's terrible.
And he's shooting 13% from the 3-point line.
Nigga, if you shoot another, I swear, if I was Anthony Edwards, I would walk up straight up to him. I swear, I would look him right in his face. I'd grab him by his jersey like, dog. Nigga, look at me. Look at me. You shoot another 3, nigga. I'll beat you.
Man, yo, somebody got to say something. Somebody got to go.
Speak that Slovenian stuff that Luka said he was talking to Gobert to when he hit that 3. He said he was talking Slovenia. He ain't say that.
Yo, I mean, he has no blocks. He's averaging 8. He's averaging one steal.
Is he out on? Why is he? See, now, hey, let's go, Nas Reed.
Man, like they had to play Nas Reed game 2. Like
let's start him. Let's start.
He only played 26 minutes. Game 2, Cat. Because Nas Reed was like what 8 for 9 from 3 or like 7 for 9.
Yeah, and he missed his. I mean, he went 7 for. He was 7 for 8 when he missed that last 3 to win the game potentially.
Right.
Yeah,
so
you can't fault him for that. Great play. Great call. Hey,
can't.
He had a great game. You depending on a guy that come off. I mean, he was 6th man of the year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So you're depending on the guy to come off the bench and to actually be the clutch player and win the game for you. I mean, it happens.
I mean, you got to go with who's hot though.
Huh?
You got to go with who's hot.
I
don't listen. If like I'm the coach, I don't care if the hot dog man then hit. Hey, hot dogs here, and when he shooting 90%. You listen. I don't care if you. Hey, you remember our like bear guy, bear hair man? If he's shooting 90% with the cans,
I said,
you in the game, my guy. You in the game. Come on now.
Dude said, I got beer. I got Coke. I said, I swear, if he say weed, I'ma lose it.
Yo, so that's a little inside joke with me and G because we got Cavs season tickets, and like we sit by the same beverage guy that be walking up and down the steps, and he be coming up with these clever slogans that be having us crying. Oh my God, he be having us crying.
Yeah, if you would have said that, I would have lost it.
All right.
Yeah, man. Cat, 13% threes. You shouldn't take another 3 until halfway through next season. halfway through next season. I don't want to see you take another 3 until like 20 to 30 games in next season, dog. I don't care, dog. Don't you. I might fly to Minnesota myself.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Okay. So
we done
all right. So
what?
Yeah. So game 4.
Lord, game 4. What do they got to do?
Yeah, let's just get a quick summary for the people. Game 4. We at our mark. I mean, time does fly when you having fun.
I gotta catch my breath for this one. So you want me to tell you what Minnesota has to do at this point to win a game?
Yeah.
All right. You remember in the Karate Kid when Daniel's son was taking everybody out and the sensei went up to Johnny? You remember what he told Johnny?
Sweep the leg?
Yeah, hey, God, hey. I don't want nobody to get hurt, but at this point, You gonna have to think about that. Hey, that has to be an option at this point.
Oh my God, I can't. Okay.
It has to be an option by now.
I
I mean,
can't.
we done checked all the boxes. We
Oh
done put
man.
them on the. We okay. All right. In all seriousness, though, they can't continue to let Luka go 1-on-1 with anybody. They're going to have to get the ball out of his hands. We all know when they do that, the next ball handler is going to be Kyrie Irving. So that's why I'm saying, Johnny.
Yeah. All right. So like, let me
Go ahead.
let me say my part, and we can like get up out of here. So what Minnesota has to do is exactly what he said. Like Luka and Kyrie are making some, like they are veterans now. They are making great decisions and choices. You got to make the passes difficult. You got to cut off the passing lanes. Right now, I don't know if like Lively got hurt this game, so I don't know what to expect for him next game. He might have some kind of head injury. Who knows? But you have to be more aggressive. Cat has to be more aggressive. He can't shoot more. He can't shoot threes like that. It's like, I mean, he's bailing them out. Matter of fact, I feel like at this point Minnesota should start Naz Reid and Cat should sit. And it's nothing against Cat. It's just that it's just not his series, and he's in his own head. You could tell that like those last 2 threes he shot, it was just like he's like acting like Mighty Mouse. I'm here to save the day, like, and it's just like all glass. He hit all glass. He hit all glass. You remember that time at the net? High pass, you do the ball between the legs.
Now we got to get personal.
And you shot that shot, I had to turn back around and see who shot it. I was like, who the hell shot that?
Like my 3rd time back after a 3-year.
I don't care. The rim ain't moved all day. I can tell you that.
It didn't. It went
okay. All right. Anyway. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out, man. This is more of a silly, fun time.
That was
man. It was a great night. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And then if you reach this point of the video and watch it in its entirety, man, thank you so much. Hit that like and hit that follow button, man, and subscribe to the Yo podcast.
Hey, yo.
Have a great night. Mm-hmm.